You know, in training camp and in life, when times get hard, I've been blessed to be around people that are older than me and live longer than me, which means that they're wiser than me. And I listen, and they give me experience and valuable assurance that life is tough. So when it gets tough in my journey, believe me, I'm not the only one going through it. So it keeps my head high, my feet on the ground, and I keep striving because we're here once. It's a cycle of life that we're not all here forever. And I'm just very in tune with the reality of, I know that my life won't last forever. So I keep motivated and just say, while I'm here, I'm just gonna do what I've got to do and live life the best way I think is fit. Wealth just doesn't determine your financial status. Wealth is your character. Riches is your bank account. Wealth is your character. I feel you can be rich in heart, and that's what wealth is, your character. Because when you meet people financially and it's all about your riches, I think you only compete with what they already probably have because they're in the same bracket as you. So it becomes down to your wealth is your manners, how you conduct yourself, your family morals, what you've been through. Another way of me gaining valuable information when I'm not reading is by watching videos. You know, so I use YouTube a lot, where there's a lot of videos what I listen to, and I update it, and I can always revert back to it when I'm feeling low to get a bit of motivation. Fear comes in many forms. There's some things that I can't get over and I'll always be scared of, but I take the positive from it. Like, I'm never so confident I'm gonna win. It's probably the fact that I'm scared to fail. No one forces me to do anything. I make the decision myself, and if I didn't want to do it, I wouldn't. So when I'm faced with the challenge, I just embrace it. And what can one man do except for give his best? If you fail, you try again. If you win, you try again and get better. So as long as you maintain and you stay consistent, you'll forever be a winner and a champion, and the people who love you in their eyes, because they support you nevertheless, as long as you're trying again and again and again. The reason why I don't call them fans is because it's not so much like a one-hit wonder. I like to call them supporters, because I think that they can relate to the struggle. I like to share the struggle with them rather than the success. So I've opened up my book of, or I'd say my closet, to them and let them see all the skeletons that I've brushed under the carpet. Some things they have to look a bit deeper to find out, but on the face of things, they feel like there's a connection. And I think people can relate to where I've come from and what I'm trying to achieve. And we go back to the time scale and understanding life, death. I'm really in tune with how the world works. I'm not oblivious to it, so I think people can just relate to my story and they're in tune with what I'm trying to achieve. And I think fighting's a labor sport. It's not a glamorous sport. And so many people are finding life tough and go through struggles, and there's a small percentage who are having a luxury kind of life. So I think boxing relates to the day-to-day man who sets out on his journey 5 a.m. in the morning, puts in the graft, sleeps, sets out again, and comes home to the family on the weekends, for instance. So I think that's where people can relate and support my story.